Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgey.
We are watching episode 7 of The Last of Us today. We left last episode on a huge cliffhanger. Pudgey,
He's not dead.
that's your verdict.
He's not dead. That's my verdict.
Oh guys, I feel this will be interesting, but I won't allude to any more. We will let Pudgey see for herself. I think this episode is going to be yet another tearjerker, another emotional one.
Oh, well, it's already been like 6 out of, or 5,
5 out of 6.
out of 6.
That you've cried. From what I understand, I think this episode is going to include some of a backstory of Ellie, which I know was a DLC in the first game. I played it. Do I remember most of it? Not necessarily.
You've become a joke at this point.
Yeah, dude, it's just, honestly, it's blowing my mind too. Like, with The Last of Us, I don't know, maybe I should have ever announced that I played it, because the thing is, I do remember beginning and end, and I remember many things, but I don't remember, like, all the intricacies of the middle world. The funny thing is, I remember irrelevant shit, like last episode when they saw the monkeys. Like, I remember them seeing animals and stuff, and I remember those little scenes. I just don't remember that, so I don't know. But I do remember the DLC, and I've got an idea on what happens. I just don't remember the finer details to it. I did play it. Again, I only played the game once, a decade ago, so it is what it is.
Anyways.
At the same time we watch this, it's a little bit sad for us. Spoiler for Game of Thrones, so skip the next 20 seconds or so if you haven't watched it. But we've just watched the episode where Prince Oberon dies, and it's a very gruesome death, and he's played by Pedro Pascal, so it's just a bit weird. We've just suffered that, and now we're watching him here. Two very different roles, but just seeing that
In the same fate, almost.
Yeah, true. We'll say that too. Like, they're both like borderline dying, dead. You know, Pudgey will find out the answer. But yeah, so it's been a rough week for good old Pedro.
Yeah. I really felt sorry last episode for Joel. So much happened, right? You could really feel the pain in his heart and his soul last episode, because everything that has gotten him to this point was to find his brother.
Yeah.
And I mean, we all saw it was kind of a little thing, like an on your nose kind of piece of the storytelling, where he couldn't really give Tess a title, like him and Tess, their relationship, this title, because it was almost as if he was gonna be moving on when, like, his brother wasn't there, and he just couldn't do that. So he didn't want this like happy old world kind of relationship without his brother being there, so he can feel like they're a family again. And what's bittersweet about this whole experience for Joel is he finally finds his brother, and in the pursuit of finding his brother, not only did he lose that very person that he was holding on to, Tess, he's lost so many other people along the way, and he's got this bigger responsibility on his shoulders. And then to find his brother just there, moved on, having a family, living his happy old life, that would be really bittersweet for him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there are a lot of interesting comments. It was interesting reading last week's episode. Everyone was discussing, everyone had different views and takes on Tommy. Some people sympathized with him a little bit more. Some people thought it was, it's a bit of a shit move on his part for Joel. Obviously, we're following Joel's perspective, so we've seen his struggle and all that. And I mean, it was a beautiful reunion between the brothers. It was a tearjerker of an episode. I may not have cried, but I felt all the emotion, all the interactions, Tommy and Joel's conversation, Ellie and Joel's conversation. Look, it's a very harsh world. I think the point of it is that everyone is coping in various ways.
Yeah, the best
Tommy's
way
trying to leave his past behind, and, he did that in the best way he knew how. Obviously, Joel's older brother felt responsible and didn't want to let him go, and now it's sort of a bit of a rude awakening, that his brother is happy, he's living a peaceful life, but it was without him in it. And it's a bit of, but it wasn't necessarily out of hatred either. He just sort of moved on.
Yeah.
We don't know all the past history too, to know what they're going through a lot.
I feel like there was a little bit of resentment there, only because of Tommy's words and also how Maria was speaking just about Joel and the things that he's done in the past. And
look, we can see that Joel seems to be more of the decisive decision maker, because even in the first episode, when there was a family on the side of the road. Tommy wanted to pull over and pick him up.
Yeah.
And Joel said, no, keep driving. So Joel operates very often in a grey area. He's prepared to do what needs to get done for the best chance of a survivable outcome. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the most quote unquote moral or nice thing to do. Tommy seems more inclined to want to do the nice thing, but probably would have got him killed. So if we're realistic about it, Joel's harsh decisions probably kept Tommy alive, but Tommy probably went through a lot that he didn't necessarily want to go through, did things, and now looking back on it, he's regretting those.
Sorry. This should be on silent. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. And like, we're in this world, it's just, I think people like Joel need to exist. And yeah,
100%.
Tommy found his way, didn't he? But I think without Joel's help, he wouldn't even have the skills or the opportunity to be where he is now in this like little safe haven.
And we've seen it, the decisions he makes in episode 4 at the beginning, not trusting the person playing injured on the road. I mean, he knows the world. Unfortunately, it's a harsh world and he knows how to survive in it. It doesn't mean you're going to make the right choice every time. Yeah. It means you have to be able to live with the wrong choices you make. Yeah. And that's something Joel's able to do relatively well, as well as a human is going to be able to. And that's what makes such a valuable person in this world.
Yeah. It was sad to see Ellie, another person who's lost so much, potentially, like in her eyes, she's losing Joel right now. And that would be so scary after really opening up to him and saying, like, you know, I'm more scared without you than I am with anyone else. And then right before her eyes, he's bleeding out. Damn. Like, I just try and put myself in those shoes and I'd be broken. Like, I would be hyperventilating. Like, she just had like a small tear just like screaming out. I was like, no, I'd be a mess.
So it's going to be, because we have 3 episodes left.
Yeah.
You're going to find that a bit weird if Joel's not in all 3?
Well, if it's this, if you're right and this episode is Ellie's backstory, I'm assuming we won't find out. Maybe right at the end we find out if Joel's alive or not. If we don't find out this episode, that's just like, that's ridiculous.
That's really playing with fire.
I know.
But it is interesting because we have only, I will be curious to see how much this episode's taken up by the backstory, because we only have 2 more episodes after, and they're both shorter ones, I believe, somewhere in the 40 minutes or so. So I feel like there's a lot more that could have been brought into the game pacing wise.
Well, I feel like there's going to be a season 2 and onwards.
No,
right?
but that's not this storyline. Season 1.
Oh.
So the second game is set years later, and not necessarily with. I'll just say not necessarily with the same characters, same stuff. You just don't know. I'm leaving that ambiguous. I'm just saying second game is very different. So treat this as when The Last of Us Game 1 came out, it was a complete story.
No, I know, but just because they're doing a season 2 doesn't mean it's a different storyline, no? Or
no, it's going to be the second game.
I'll be 100% on that.
Yes.
How?
Because the official statement by the directors and stuff, I've been reading them. They've come out.
Okay.
So this season is supposed to wrap up the first game.
I don't want to leave these characters. That was too short.
I've said that we may. I'm not answering anything else. I'm just saying we may. All I'm saying is that the first game was quite a complete story in and of itself. I won't allude to anything else. What I did like last episode is they did a 3-month time skip. So that was because in the game, because you spend so much time together in their little bits and pieces, you get this sense of a long adventure. And a lot of people I know before last episode in comment stuff were saying, I don't know how they're going to like cover the scope. It feels rushed. I think by adding that 3-month time skip, the point was, okay, it's been a while. It's been a journey. We just haven't necessarily seen all of it firsthand. Yeah. As for the pacing of the next few, I think a lot of people are curious about that. We'll just find out. I'm looking forward to delving into this episode, and we'll just see. We'll trust in them to do a good job. They've done a great job so far, so we'll just, fingers crossed.
Well, depending on how it finishes up and how complete it feels, like I am looking forward to potentially watching you play the game. Because obviously it would be a bit more flushed out on there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, people want us to do that on the channel. I don't know if we have the resource or the time to stream all of that right now, so I don't know how that would work out. We've read your comments, considering it. I just don't know how much time we've got available at the moment. But
it could be something in the future.
But yeah, it could be fun. And I haven't played the game for a long time, so it'd be interesting. We are definitely open to, though, doing some comparisons, reactions between the game and the show. I don't know if that will ruin a playthrough. just ideas out there. Guys, we appreciate all the love and support over on our Patreon. If you are interested in supporting us over there, check out the link in the description. We do have the uncut versions of these Last of Us reactions. For everyone over on YouTube, if you enjoyed today's reaction, leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of today's episode.
Okay, let's go. Oh, that's a trail of Joel's blood.
Yeah, it's not a great sign.
She's done well to drag him there. Far out.
Damn, he's in agony.
Of course.
Leave. Leave.
Shut up, Joel.
Shut up, Joel.
You go. You go. You go north. You go to Tommy.
Damn, dude, pretty heroic. He's ready to stay here and die.
I think he knows what's Ellie gonna do. But I believe in Ellie. Nah, she's not leaving.
Oh, look at the tears, man.
Joel.
Oh.
You got this, Ellie. Come on.
Give him back!
There always has to be one.
I'm not running doubles again because of your shitty attitude. Your friend fights. She's not here anymore, is she?
Is that a friend that died? Oh, Ellie.
She fights.
My girl.
Bethany started it.
Well, Bethany's in the infirmary with 15 stitches.
Damn.
Good.
You're smart, Ellie. You're so smart, you're stupid. You eat shit food, you do shit jobs, you take shit orders from your patrol leader, who'll probably be Bethany.
Oh, wow.
You get your own room, you get a nice bed, we eat well, we don't go on patrol. And best of all, when you're an officer, you get to tell the Bethanys of the world exactly where to shove it.
Okay, I don't mind his way of dealing with this.
Yeah. He's trying to guide her.
We're the only thing holding this all together.
Yeah.
If we go down, the people in this zone will starve or murder each other. That much I know.
I mean, we've seen that
We've
happen.
kind of seen that, yeah.
There's a leader in you.
Yes, there is, Ellie. Lead Joel to life. To staying alive. It was worth a shot. Ah. I don't mind him.
Yeah, he seems fair. We've met a lot worse. It's quite a lonely life, isn't it? Damn.
Is that the comic book, a different volume that she was reading with
Maybe.
Sam?
Oh, that was her friend who's missing.
It's almost like a prison in a way.
Yeah, it's a dorm. I think they've just got very strict rules.
All the things that she's heard of but never really experienced, and then she got to with Joel. Tell me it's Bethany.
Ow. Right.
Okay, it's not Bethany.
Bethany's the other girl, dude.
I know.
Oh. You thought it was her.
Okay, it's bad.
I thought you were dead. You've been gone for 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I just ran away for a bit, that's all.
If you're going through some shit, you're supposed to, I don't know, talk to your best friend about it.
Yeah, she only got one friend, dude.
Where the hell did she go though?
Tell me where you were.
Give me a name and I'll f him up.
It was Bethany, and I already f***ed her up.
I love the dynamic.
I joined the Fireflies.
Oh, f*** you.
What?
Oh.
First, you have to promise me something. Sort of crazy, and you're gonna say no, but then you have to say yes.
It's a great ultimatum.
I know.
Come with me for a few hours and have the best night of your life.
Oh, that's going to be in that area that was restricted.
Get dressed.
She's not taking no for an answer.
Okay. So where are we going?
Secret. Trust me. You trust me, right?
I don't think it ends well.
Well, based on previous evidence, most stories have not left us with a happy feeling, but one can hope.
Far out the anxiety.
You can't fight everything and everyone. You can pick and choose what's important.
Oh, are they teaching you this at Firefly University?
I love how much of a smartass Ellie is.
That hasn't changed at all.
Wow.
That's the clothes that we saw her with Marlene.
But the ones we're in now,
2 floors. Fuck you.
I was a tad bit off.
7 floors.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Is this the big surprise?
No, this guy wasn't here yesterday.
well, that's not great.
Far out, I'd be freaking out and running the other way, not toward it. Oh my god.
No one told him he couldn't mix pills with that shit?
I think you knew what he was doing.
They're the pills that Joel sells. Look, Ellie's smiling, dude.
Oh my god.
Jeez, alright. Damn. Fair enough. That'd probably be you, to be honest.
Yum.
Give me.
Oh, okay.
Drinking dead guy's booze, yeah. Great way. Great idea.
Spits it out.
It's great.
Ooh.
Give me your gun.
All right.
She was sort of infatuated with it from back then.
As much as I love arguing with your stubborn ass, we're on a mission here.
Yes, what is that mission?
It's okay you don't know everything.
Agree to disagree.
Ellie.
The mall? You out of your
I knew
mind? They
it.
sealed that place up for a reason. It's full of infected.
We know this story doesn't end well.
I'll be interested to see how they adapt it, because I do remember this from the game. It's a happy story.
Turn right, open the door, tell me when you're there. Go.
Fine.
Why is she going by herself?
Oh, you fucking piece of shit.
Of course. Wow, imagine seeing that for the first time.
Yeah, I just wanted to show her. Give her a bit of a nice experience.
Ellie looks stunned.
No way. Electric stairs?
Oh, the things we take for granted.
Oh no. Don't have to walk downstairs. A machine can do it for you.
Check me out, man. This is so cool. I'm coming for you. What are you doing?
She's so good at showing those first experiences, isn't she?
Yeah.
Chop, we're on a schedule.
Oh, even fun time has a limit, doesn't it?
Oh no.
That didn't happen.
Never.
The stuff that's gone is the stuff that people need it the most, or...
Yeah, wow.
Sneakers. And not soap.
Oh, dude.
People had no idea.
She should go check out the toilet paper section.
Looks uncomfortable.
What?
Nothing, I was just trying to imagine you wearing that.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine it.
Oh my god.
Ellie. I'm on my way.
It's like the first time I've seen her care about her appearance.
Close your eyes.
What for?
Close.
What's the first one gonna be?
Open your eyes.
I knew it was gonna be that.
Classic.
And it still happens to be working.
So she must have really scouted it out properly before.
She's guzzling that better than what she did with Joel.
Well, the first sip always goes down better than the first, right?
Imagine that, just the simple things. You can't even just be a kid.
I know.
You know, we could make things better. We could be running things.
You could be running things.
Oh, she's got a bigger responsibility than that.
You know what Kwan gave me? Sewage detail.
Oh, damn. That would suck.
Standing guard while people shovel shit. That's what they think of me.
Yeah, it would be a shot to the ego a little bit.
The longer I was away, the harder it was for me to come back.
Yeah, look what you're coming back to.
3 more to go, if you want to keep going.
I'm on a magic horse with like a million lights. I don't know how it's supposed to get better.
Yeah, I wonder what else she has in store. Oh, the photo booth.
So far, it's very accurate to what I remember. Well, I don't remember if her friend's look is accurate. I can't remember what she looked like.
Let's go, bunny.
I love how out of everything this is stuff that's all working
So
still.
yeah.
Back to back? Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have Snapchat and Instagram to turn them into selfie professionals. Can you imagine if nowadays,
I know.
it's so natural for everyone.
Go.
Oh, you can barely see it. What is it?
It'd be my domain.
That's pretty loud. You better hope there's no infected anyway.
Imagine that, having nothing going to that would be like crazy.
I know. Daytona.
She's got no coins. Spewing.
Do you have any money?
Oh, wow.
Fair enough. Awesome.
I know.
I spent an hour yesterday breaking this open.
Yeah, she spent a lot of time preparing this.
I know.
Then the question is, why does she want to give her this experience so bad?
Gonna leave her? Betray her? I don't know.
I'm sure it'll be the happy answer. So this is Mortal Kombat, so she did play it once.
Oh, damn. Go Ellie.
Dude, Ellie got destroyed. I don't always say go Ellie.
She's done alright for a second. Oh my god.
Mortal Kombat is really gruesome. You see the new ones. So brutal.
Been here a few times.
So you don't wait to do everything with me.
Should to test a few things out first, you know? When it's panning away from them, it's never a good sign. Oh my god. So what's this one called again then?
I don't know. It looks like he's in the second stage, but he's almost dead.
Oh, yeah.
I believe it's stalkers when they're sort of half
Stalker.
developed.
And they're so loud.
It's like he was sort of asleep. Maybe they woke him up with noise.
I don't even think they'll get to their final wonder.
It's getting late.
We still have a few hours left, though.
Yeah, I just can't get in trouble again. But I'll be here tomorrow.
That's not gonna happen, is it?
Is this where you've been staying?
Mostly.
Damn, she survived that long in there.
Volume 2.
Shut up!
Oh, that makes the book even more special.
What did the frustrated cannibal do?
Lay it on me.
He threw up his hands.
I get it.
She's so excited.
What did the triangle say to the circle? Oh, you're so pointless.
They're so dumb, they're so good.
What are screenshots?
I don't actually know.
Oh, true.
You recruit guarding their stash?
I would never let them do that.
You would never let them? Right, and you think they're gonna listen to you?
Yeah, true. Like just a young kid.
I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Ellie.
It's okay, I'm going.
Think you're gonna need them soon. Take one with you.
None of this shit was even about me.
Would you stop?
Fuck you!
Ellie, I'm leaving. They're sending me to a post in the Atlantic QC.
Yeah, it's
What the
not,
hell?
it's not close.
Ellie, I tried. Tonight's my last night in Boston.
Just wanted to give her one good memory before she left. Man, that would hurt.
Think your last night on Earth. That's what it's looking like.
Why did you bring me here?
Because I wanted to see you. And I wanted to say goodbye.
Damn, another person leaving Ellie's life.
Yeah, that would hurt.
Goodbye.
You guys are
She
gonna need
said-
each other.
She said that everyone should ever kid about leaves her, you know.
Don't make more noise. Oh, she's getting close to that store, I think. She's gonna go back. That is where it all goes down. I'm not ready for this scene. Why is it darker?
Oh,
Far
I did that
out.
well, didn't I? Oh,
Ah.
Surprise.
They're just drawing more attention to themselves.
oh, this is the fifth wonder.
You don't know what it was like to have a family. I mean, I didn't have them for long, but I had them.
Yeah, damn.
I'm sure everyone wants that, dude. You can't dismiss Ellie.
Are you sure about this? About leaving?
At least they get their good goodbye.
You're my best friend. And I'll miss you.
It's just so hard for Ellie, the one person that she cares about,
I know.
to try and put on a smile, you know.
And this music sucks.
You little thief!
Oh no, not the music.
Loud music, fantastic. Ellie's like me with dancing.
I mean, she looks like she has a bit of rhythm. I can't enjoy this. I just know what's coming.
What?
Oh, Ellie.
Oh, you tried to put on a brave face, didn't last long.
Okay.
So she's actually not gonna go.
She's gonna go.
Well, she seems to be genuine about not going with the Fireflies.
She doesn't get a choice soon.
So you're assuming.
Well, we've heard stories that she got bitten, didn't we?
Get ready to run.
She's got a gun, to be fair.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah, so it's a store gun because it's not clicking yet, notice? You don't want to lose the gun.
Oh my god. Go, Ellie. Holy
Goddamn, dude.
shit.
Shit, dude. Oh, not bad, Ellie, not bad.
Oh my god. There's more where that came from. Oh, it's skin. Ugh. Did she get bitten?
Holy shit!
Don't be too happy, Ellie.
Only Ellie can celebrate that. So funny.
Imagine that anxiety for the first time.
No!
And she doesn't know, obviously, that she's a mutant at this point.
And she got bitten.
Imagine that one mistake seemingly ended both your lives in that moment. Jeez, dude.
Joel, stay alive. Comes right back.
Imagine that one mistake and you know your entire life's over.
The way I see it, we got two options.
Oh no.
We take the easy way out. It's quick, painless.
And one of them has to go first.
It ends this way for everyone sooner or later, right? Some of us just get there faster than others.
Oh, dude, being in this situation would be shit.
2 young girls, man.
Whether it's 2 minutes or 2 days.
Yeah, because you don't know when you're going to turn, too.
We could just be all poetic and shit and lose our minds together.
Oh, poor Riley.
Damn, man. That would suck.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What she said to Sam too.
Ooh. Even though I knew something was coming, it still is heavy.
I know. I don't want to see Riley like that, you know, turned and stuff. Come on, Ellie, you got this.
So I think it's like sort of contrasting. She was helpless last time. She doesn't want to be helpless again.
Yeah, she's not going to give up. And Riley gave her that. Joel must feel like some kind of happy.
Yeah, he's holding her hand. You can tell he didn't want to let her go.
As much as he is tough, he does need someone, you know? Oh.
Yeah, that would suck, man.
Oh. Damn, Joel's a trooper. Probably pass out from the pain.
Dude.
Okay, do we count it? My eyes got teary, a little bit fell out of my eye. But I didn't sob. Is that like another cry?
Look, you're
for
5
that episode?
episodes sobbing and 2 episodes tearing up.
Okay.
I mean, we can agree that all 7 have emotional points in them.
Yeah. Damn.
So what were your thoughts on that episode? Because for me, that one, funnily enough, I remembered pretty well. So it was pretty stock standard. I don't remember whether they gave us more coverage at the end of how Ellie went from that position to being in the Fireflies capture. I mean, it's probably self-explanatory as well.
Well, that's like a Firefly post area. I mean, because that's where Riley was set up, right? So I'm assuming they sometime eventually get there and see that they've been bitten and things like that.
Or we may even get more next episode.
Yeah, potentially. I feel like I already knew that story because we've heard it from Ellie a couple times.
Yeah.
I knew what was going to be happening, obviously start to finish, but not the in-between. It didn't make it any less emotional, but it did make it maybe a little bit more of a slower episode.
Agreed.
But it was nice seeing Ellie be happy and experience a few things for the first time. I got that joy through her joy.
Yeah. I definitely think it had some strong moments
Yeah.
and there were some enjoyable parts in it and definitely quite an emotional ending.
Yeah.
But unlike, I'd say, Bill and Frank's and Sam and Henry's, because this episode was so straightforward.
Yeah.
We just knew it was going to end. It's happened in the past. We already know the outcome, and the during was just quite steady.
Yeah.
I agree that, especially for me, someone who remembered it and played the game as well, probably didn't need a whole episode dedicated to that backstory. I can see why they did. It does make it a slower episode,
Yeah.
and I hope it doesn't detract from the next two, because I know there's a lot of storyline that you know they can still cover. They've only left down to two left to cover that storyline. And I don't know, like, you guys can let us know in the comments down below. I'm sure there'll be a lot of mixed opinions on this. I do agree that it was a bit slower. It has enjoyable moments, but I worry that it could affect the total season, what they're able to include in it.
Obviously, I don't know how the game ends, and I don't know personally how much of the story is left, but it does feel like there's a lot to be shown, to be said, to be experienced, and we haven't gotten that yet, just from like a series perspective anyways. So I wonder how they will wrap it up in 2 episodes, because I just feel like there's so many things that need to be explored. I mean, yeah, okay, we found Tommy, that was like end goal for Joel, but really that end goal pretty much changed as soon as we met Marlene and Ellie, wasn't it? So
Yeah. Whereas compared to episode 3
Yeah.
with Bill and Frank, what made that one so powerful, not only was there a good amount of action and just surprises and shocking effects during it, but in the game, Bill doesn't die, so that in itself was a surprise factor. That's something you didn't know. And then B, even if you haven't played the game, watching it from the series point of view, Joel says, we're going to go find Bill. And so from the perspective of the characters you're following, they are alive. And so you're expecting, okay, let's see what they do up until the point they're alive. He actually says Bill and Frank, I believe. So even though Frank in the game apparently is already dead, I don't think you meet him. But nonetheless, from the perspective of Joel and Ellie, you're going to meet these characters. Okay, cool, let's learn about them. And then, oh, wow, there's tragedy. And then, oh, crap, like, they don't even make it. And now full circle back to present day. That's a powerful effect.
yeah.
Whereas in this case, there was only one outcome. You were good pickup when you said about Ellie's clothing, because yes, that was the night where she got picked up. So that was the clothing that she wore when we saw her with Marlene. And you sort of know, okay, we know Ellie's immune, so she's going to be safe. We haven't seen her friend. It's pretty much alluded to and said many times that she's been gone, and
that her friend got bitten. Yeah.
so because of that, it didn't have the same suspense and element of surprise.
Yeah.
And, with that comes more emotion when you don't expect it. Whereas episode 3, you just hit harder because every scene you're like, what's going to happen,
Yeah, I feel like I kind of already got the picture of that story through Ellie's talking, and it obviously not in that much detail, but we kind of already knew what was happening, you're right. So it was kind of just like, there needed something else to be in there. Like, just one infected, I don't think was enough to make it like a wall. Like, that was a crazy thing.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I can't remember. You guys can let me know in the comments. I don't remember. I didn't think, but I could be wrong. And I've just added about 2 to my I don't remember count, haven't I? I don't, because you mentioned why Ellie was like rubbing her hair in the mirror and stuff. It's obviously no secret now, but in the second game, I believe it was introduced that she was a lesbian.
Okay.
But I don't think that was alluded to at all in the first game. I could be forgetting. So I don't remember her kissing her friend. And I don't know if they added that in this to sort of foreshadow and build it up for the second season. Because I don't know if they had intended that from the first game, back when. But you guys can tell me. I wasn't expecting that, because I was like, okay, they're sort of alluding to it. I knew why they were, that's why she was sort of checking herself out, caring about her appearance. But I didn't think they'd go that far yet, because I thought that wasn't developed story point. But maybe I don't remember. Then I added a third one.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah, there's a good chance that I don't remember as well. Yeah, I'm sick of saying those words. So 2 episodes left. I am intrigued to see how they are going to wrap it up. I'm excited. It's going to be a fun ride.
I'm excited and nervous. Like, it's been doing pretty well so far as a series, and I just hate to see series kind of die off at the end.
Yeah.
So I do get quite nervous.
I think with an ending already established, it can't really go wrong. It's just how much detail do they cut out that would have enhanced the experience? And hopefully they don't do where they rush it. I'm expecting the next 2 episodes to sort of be a 2-parter. I'm thinking that would make sense. and they are shorter ones. So I'm really hoping. I mean, that still offers about an hour and a half, an hour and 40, which is a movie length. So technically, if it's done well, it's just gonna have to be the finale of whatever however they're gonna wrap up this adventure.
Yeah.
So I am interested in that, but it does almost feel like the first 2/3 had a certain pacing, and now we're in the last leg, and it's just like, oh, we've got to somehow conclude this. But
Yeah.
this, it does sort of feel like it's sort of come to that.
Who knows? There might be a little time skip again. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
But the more important thing, so Joel is alive.
So far, yes. Yes.
What do
yes,
you mean
he is.
so far?
No,
You're
I
getting
don't
so up.
I don't know.
I
I was trying to play on the...
Your acting was so bad. You were trying to convince me, but I don't think it
Look,
worked.
to be fair, I didn't think it was going to be convincing because either way, you're going to have half doubts, right? It was more about
Your girl's not dumb.
It was more about leaving that doubt in you. It was about leaving that little bit of doubt, which just when you see it, you're like, all right, cool. As opposed to, because you're like, nah, he's not dead. If I go, yeah, no, you're right. Well, then it's already gone. So I know you're the most difficult person to try and,
convince,
but I was just trying to leave a little window there, okay?
Too smart for this.
Well, guys, that's been our reaction to this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let us know what you thought of this episode in the comments down below. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys on the next reaction.
See you guys.